But my question is, okay, so right now you're in a storyline where you are the belt collector. Kota Ibushi is going for the title at the next Wrestle Kingdom. In your New Japan run, I thought that was one thing. I love the Golden Lovers, and then I thought maybe we would get a match with you and Kota, but that never happened. So if he wins the belt and gets the Intercontinental Championship, Heavyweight Championship, or even if he doesn't, and if things work out, would you be open to maybe having a match with Kota? Because I think you guys could put on a killer match.
Sorry, could you repeat that last part again? I heard the "would you," and then we just got.
Yeah. So with him, like if he does win the titles at Wrestle Kingdom, would you be open to having a match with him, like with all the belts on the line down the road if everything was to work out?
See, I honestly, I am really, I sit back and I kind of look at what can I give to wrestling? What can I do that would make my stay in this world of wrestling special? And, it's not a real fancy move anymore. It's not, it's not because I have curly hair. There are other people with curly hair now. They used to be my thing. It's not even, hey, it's because I'm the Canadian guy, or it's not even because I'm the Winnipeg guy. We have a couple of those too now.
Right.
So what is it that I can do that's special that maybe no one else could do, or no one else would think to do, or that no one else has the passion or the will? And that sounds like something that would be up my alley. I always wanted to unite sort of fans and wrestlers together.
Right.
It's one thing that I noticed, even when I was going from DDT to New Japan, or then from New Japan to ROH, and then from New Japan to AEW, then to Impact. It's like I realized that when I go to these other areas, there's bitterness, and there are things that you see that you don't like, or there's a dark side to wrestling that you don't enjoy being around whenever you get too comfortable in one place. Things, the rotten apples, or they really start to stick out more than they should.
Right.
And sometimes, it takes a clean slate and a new perspective. And for me, even just to go to Impact, just for, my, I'm still going back there, but when I went to go visit there and to just meet some of the guys that I'd met along the way, whether it be through the Indies, or in the Best of Super Juniors or New Japan, it's like there's so much positivity, and the good outweighs the bad when you look at everything as a whole. And if everything was kind of united, I feel like the bad would then be pushed out because the good would just outnumber the bad stuff tenfold.
Right.
Um, so that was always my goal, and I think it still is my goal. And I'm, to the best of my ability, I'm going to try to pursue that. And I know that certain people, that's not in their best interest. So
Right.
There's a certain sort of um, there's a limit to everything, and I don't think that is a limit. I do think that it could be possible, and I'm going to pursue it to the best of my ability. And I would like to, for sure, explore if that relationship could be possible again. And whether you look at it via how it would make fans happy, or how it would um, unite two promotions, or how it would increase business, for both sides, or whatever, how whatever brain it is that you'd like to use to analyze the situation. I
Mm-hmm.
do believe it's a win-win, and it's positive for everyone. And one thing I've always said, and I think everyone would also agree, that if you always asked the wrestlers, the boys, how do you feel about teaming up with another promotion, I would say 99% of the guys would always be all for it, because everyone has friends everywhere around the world,
Right.
and they would love to work with them again, and they would love to have that sort of, just that ability to have fresh new matchups, and to have a sense of I don't know. It's like an Olympics in a way. It's like a wrestling Olympics. So you have a sense of ownership and pride to your brand, and it's fun to mix it up with your friends. Then it becomes kind of a more friendly competition rather than you competing against yourself, um, or even against the fans. Like it's more it's. I just want to bring the fun back into wrestling, the fun and the passion.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think that could be just another step in the right direction. So yeah, absolutely. That I would love to do that.
Okay, cool. Hey, before I let you go, I just want to show you this real quick. I got this signed by you at Starcast. It's got your
Oh
signature,
hell yeah!
and then on the side there, that's actually Kota Ibushi's signature. So it's one of my favorite pieces in my
Amazing
collection.
pens, and I see that you got the V Trigger bundle too, didn't you, buddy?
Yep.
Hell yeah! Did you try it yet? Did you actually taste it?
Yeah, I did. I liked it. I've used it a few
Awesome.
times. Definitely going to be using it more in the new year.
Good, good, good. No, I'm glad to hear that. I was the review, like the flavor review from users has been high, but I always still want to ask if everyone's enjoyed it because that's again, I'm not I'm not doing it to make a buck. Like
Right.
I just want to make a product that people actually like. That was always my thing was like I want, guys that are into fitness or into you need a supplement to pick me up. If they don't know who I am, that's fine. It's not about, getting to know Kenny Omega the wrestler, but hey, if you try it and you think the flavor is good and you feel it, that's the most important part. So, I mean, you do know who I am, which is even great, which is wonderful. But if you also like the flavor too, that's even better. So, thank you.
Oh yeah, you're welcome. Hey, thank you again. Before I go, my friend wanted me to tell you have an awesome entrance. He's loving it. But again, thank you for everything you've done for the wrestling world, and you'll continue to do.
Thanks so much, man. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good one, buddy.
See ya.